number is N1D221091. We are from Group 8 and we will explain about problems with adverb and adverb-related structure. Adverb and adverb phrases add information to sentence. They add information about manner, that is how something is done, frequency or often, time and date or when, and duration of time or how long. Overuse of adverb is the hallmark of lazy, cluttered writing. Good dialogue should use strong verbs rather than ly adverbs. Often, the adverbs mean the same as the verb and become redundant, leading to messy prose. The most common overuse of adverb is to modify the verb said, "I'm leaving," he said angrily. Why is it difficult to identify the adverb in a sentence? Adverbs are the most movable part of speech. Therefore, it is sometimes difficult to identify an adverb on the basis of its position in a sentence. For example, the adverb slowly will fit into 3 places in the sentence. He climbed the ladder. Most adverbs end in ly. First of all, I will explain about negative emphasis. Remember that negative include phrases like not one, not once, not until, never, never again, one rarely, and very seldom. Negatives answer the question how often. They are used at the beginning of a statement to express emphasis. Auxiliary must agree with verbs and subjects. Not avoid using a subject before auxiliary in this pattern. For example, incorrect. Never again they will stay in that hotel. The correct is never again will they stay in that hotel. In this example, you need to put the auxiliary first, then the subject as the formula on the table above. Of B, I will explain about duration. Remember, therefore is used before a quantity of time for expresses duration for the answer to the question how long, since it's used before a specific time. Since expresses duration too, but since answer the question beginning when, remember that a quantity of time may be several days, a month, 2 years, etc. A specific time may be Wednesday, July 1960, etc. You will notice that the structure have an participle is often used with adverbs of duration. For example, incorrect. Mary has been on a diet since 3 weeks. The correct is Mary has been on a diet for 3 weeks. Incorrect. She has been living here before. Uh, the correct is she has been living here since April. Maybe that's all from me, and the next material will be explained from my friends. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce myself. My name is Nurfadila and study number N1D221078. I will continue to explain the material described by my previous friend. C. The use of adverb. Different kinds of adverb go in different positions in a sentence. The usage is sometimes very different too. ESL students often find it difficult to use adverb correctly. Here are some common mistakes in the use of adverb. Incorrect. He plays tennis good. Correct. He plays tennis well. Good is an adjective. The adverb for this meaning is well. Incorrect. I am very much sorry. Correct. I'm very sorry. Very is used without much before adjective and adverb in the positive degree. Incorrect. I'm much tired. Correct. I'm very tired. Sometimes in written expression, adjectives are used in place of adverb, or adverb are used in place of adjective. Adverb do 3 different things. They describe verb, adjective, or other adverb. Basic use of adjective and adverb. Adjective. Adjective describe nouns or pronouns. Adverb. Adverb describe verbs, adjective, or other adverb. D. Generalization as a whole and wholly. A whole means generally, wholly means completely. As a whole is often used at the beginning of a sentence or a clause. Wholly is often used after the auxiliary or main verb. With formula generally as a whole, as a whole. Subject in use. Verb is. Subject in use. Verb is completely wholly, wholly. Avoid using wholly instead of as a whole at the beginning of a sentence or clause to mean generally. Avoid using as a whole instead of as a whole. For example, incorrect, wholly we are in agreement. Correct, as a whole we are in agreement. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello, my name is Sitti Awaliyah. I will explain part E, sentence and clause. Remember that a main clause, also called an independent clause, can function as a separate sentence. A subordinate clause, also called a dependent clause, must be attached to a main clause. A dependent clause is often marked with the clause marker there. Avoid using the clause marker with dependent clause as sentence. Avoid using the clause marker that with a sentence that has no dependent clause following it. For example, utensils and condiments are found on the table by the door. Incorrect. Utensils and condiments that are found on the table by the door. Which is in here plus that. In here not plus that. The next part is style. Style is a general term that includes elements large than a single grammatical pattern or structure. In most grammar books, style means sentence structure, that is how the parts of sentence relate to each other. In this review section. Okay, I think this is my presentation with my friend. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.